So let's check in with our field reporter Heidi Watney, who spoke earlier with some players for them to be playing in the World Series. Heidi?
Matt, playing in the World Series is every player's dream, and just about everyone I talked to echoed that sentiment. One guy told me, I almost can't believe I'm here. I've worked my whole life to get to this moment, but I wasn't sure it would actually happen. Well, it is happening, but a formidable opponent stands in their way, not to mention the nerves and pressure that comes with playing on the sport's biggest stage.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 25. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Ball 1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
And that's taken up and in for ball 2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9. Digging in now for San Diego, Austin Nola comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now the pitch. Eric Hosmer comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Here's the 0-2. Turned on down the line, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Dinelson Lamet is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. But Ohtani waits on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. The San Diego batting order turns over, and set to go Tommy Pham. was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Throw to first in plenty of time. And the top half of the sixth about to get started, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Andrew Heaney.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. And now a check swing, but did he go around is the question. No, he did not, says Carl Dixon down at third base. It's ball one. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Striding in, Kyle Tucker looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing, but he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Andrelton Simmons is at the plate as he watches ball one. The 1-0. Runner at second here with one man out. Two balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. Fouled off. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with two men gone. Coming to the plate now, David Fletcher. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
2-2. Here it is. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Hosmer is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Trent Grisham. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Ohtani waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So with one gone in the inning now, that brings in Manny Machado. Right side, fair ball down the line, and now it'll rattle up against the wall.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. From the stretch, Will Myers is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Here's Jurickson Profar. He singled and popped out in his first two at-bats. As a look, now the pitch. Lays off 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Machado on third. Tatis on at second with two down. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. There to take it is Myers, and that's the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Salvador Perez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Now the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now batting, number 25. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
0-2, here it comes. And it's fouled away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball. Last half of the 7th here, and next to hit is the catcher, Austin Nova. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Well, there it is. This one is going to be delayed as the crew chief has made the call to suspend action.
You know, Matt, I just get the feeling this isn't going to be a very long delay, and we do have some clearing skies, so I think both of these guys possibly will go back out.
Eric Hosmer is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Lifted in the air to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Jake Cronenworth will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Cronenworth is considered an absolute stud with a bat, particularly against right-handed pitching. Against southpaws, however, he has historically had a lot more difficulty. Cronenworth, a 25-year-old, he was selected in the 7th round back in the 2000. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Drew Pomeranz will be the new pitcher on the mound after the delay as we are ready for more baseball. Shohei Ohtani stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
3-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Myers on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Max Stassi will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Grisham to the track, to the wall, and they have taken the lead.
This is going to be one of those moments we look back on in a couple years when we relive this World Series. That swing of a bat late in the game to take the lead, huge one.
Stepping in now, Kyle Tucker. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now. He's ready. Here's the first off. Andrelton Simmons started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to.
In now, David Fletcher, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pitch is popped up. Machado is there for it, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Angels are out in front. Jordan Hicks enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. He's set and the pitch. Tommy Pham is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. in there, and it's 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Stepping into the box, Trent Grisham. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Got him to go down swinging there. Trent Grisham goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Manny Machado is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Trout will get there, and he puts it away to Emilio Pagan. Enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Mike Trout swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's just 1 for 6. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Fastball just missed above the zone. Pagan has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Profar for 1. On to Hosmer. A double play, and that ends the. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Will Myers is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Jurickson Profar is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he fouls this one off. San Diego down to their final strike. Fouled away. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. So first blood has been drawn in this World Series. And guys, what have we learned?
Well, in terms of what shape this series is going to take, that really rides on the Game 2 result. If they can do it again tomorrow and go up 2-0, they'll become heavy favorites to raise the trophy. but we could also be heading into Game 3 at a new venue, even at 1 apiece. So really, we'll know a lot more after Game 2.
So the Angels talked to our own Heidi Watney before the game. Heidi, what's the state of this team headed into this upcoming Game 2? New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the switch-hitting pitcher, Dylan Bundy. Heading out towards shallow right. Coming in is Myers. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Kyle Tucker, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. No runs, just one hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a
swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Line drive to left. Pham is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Ohtani is there, 1 away. Here's Manny Machado now, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Fielded by Rendon. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Pitch is popped up. Oh, and this drops in the infield.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Barely able to make. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, beautiful dive. Hats off to that one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Nola goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. So one away now for the Angels in the 7th. And that brings up Mike Trout. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. No runs, just one hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 2-0 on the way. Is looked at for the first strike.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground out to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Will Myers.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Austin Nola is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. So striding forward now, Trent Grisham. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. He pulls this one into right, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3. Digging in now, number 25. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Hit back up the middle, right to him. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now back.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Back up the middle, fielded cleanly. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. Max Stassi will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 33. Max.
Chopped down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 0-1 count, the pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Grisham charging forward. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Mitch Moreland is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Hansel Robles is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57. Hansel Robles.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2 seam action on it, 1 gone. So 1 man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Simmons has it. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2.
The second baseman.
Chopped toward the second baseman. He's got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is... Number 36 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Stepping in, Kyle Tucker. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a liner back through the box. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Now, you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. Bunt attempt misses. The throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Hit to third. And quickly, there are 2 away. And now for the Angels, David Fletcher. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3 balls, no strikes.
Down to 3-1.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Salvador Perez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Pitch popped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring in Manny Machado. This ball will be chopped foul. Machado now on 0-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me.
A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. A solo shot here to left. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over. So it's tit for tat to open this fall classic with each of these.
You know what, Matty? I think they've had a nice chance to get a feel for each other now. I expect this series to only get.
It looks like we're in for a great World Series. These 2 teams are really evenly matched.
Let's go down to the field with Heidi Watney for a report on what she took away from her talks with the players. Heidi?
Matt, after being unable to follow up their win in the opener with another in Game 2, I didn't notice any sense of discouragement heading into tonight's game. We expected a fight, said one player I spoke with, and others really echoed that sentiment. They anticipate this being a close, hard-fought series throughout, but that will hopefully make winning it all that much sweeter. In this Game 3, we'll see who takes the upper hand, at least for now.
Leading off for the Padres, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
Infield in the overshift here now, the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Next to the plate for the Padres, Eric Hosmer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Here's Will Myers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Stepping into the box, Austin Nova. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 0-1. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Perez corrals it, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Trent Grisham is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Popped him up. Rendon has a play. And the Friars are into the hit column.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock. Hopefully this is the start of many.
Here's Jurickson Profar. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Reined in. On to first, and the Padre threat goes by. Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
At the plate, number 25 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Grisham is underneath this one, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. In now, Tommy Pham. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ground ball left side. Rendon is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Jake Cronenworth. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Coming to the plate now, Manny Machado. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. No balls and 1 strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And yet another strikeout here. At the plate, Kyle Tucker. He'll lead things off for the Angels in inning number 6.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box now, Taylor Ward, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's the second out. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Heading out towards shallow right. Myers is after it, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
From the belt, kicks and deals. David Fletcher is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Simmons is off of first with 2 away. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Now the 2-1. Grounder down the line at 3rd, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Profar onto the grass. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. That's as good a play as you're going to see a second baseman make, and he does it to end the inning. We'll have more of game. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that. Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. And that's taken for strike 1.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. It's a fastball that misses.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
On to first, and there are 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Will Myers. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Trout is going to have room out there as he put. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's a .333 hitter. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Trout is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. So 1 away now, and here comes the catcher, Salvador Perez. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases.
He's going to eliminate that pitch right there. He was all over that, just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he's not going to see that pitch again.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Angels go. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Austin Nova. Hit down the third baseline. Rendon has it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Ready for another chance. Trent Grisham, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up all game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Debo, but you try to in between starts to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Ohtani waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Tommy Pham. 4th trip to the plate now. Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Comes set, the 0-1. To third. The set and the 1-1. He's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is. Into the box now, number 25. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Pulled toward right center field. Back goes Grisham. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Standing in, Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
So now to the plate, Kyle Tucker. Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? To second for 1. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Taylor Ward. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey.
Comes set, the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very good.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Strand 1. We are still scoreless. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jake Cronenworth is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Oh, and he misses it, but that'll be off the right field wall. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. And in steps Manny Machado. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Sent on the ground out to second. A throw to the plate, and there's one down now. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr., and he could very well get the intentional pass here as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Fouled away. The 1-1 pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Fernando Tatis Jr. takes his 4th strikeout of the game. Eric Hosmer is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. skied in the air to straightaway left. Tucker waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Padres leave 1-0. Emilio Pagan enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Comes set, and the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. Hits ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
2-2.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. After it is Myers. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in, David Fletcher. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Full count now, 3-2. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Fly ball heading for the alley. Myers on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. 2-1.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. Throw coming quickly, and the winning run moves up to third now with only 1 gone. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
0-1 the count. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Here's the first pitch. Anthony Rendon comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. The catch is made. Here comes the winning run from third. And they will lead the series 2-1 as they walk off winners. So it's now a 2-1 series. And guys, where does this put the narrative entering Game 4?
Well, after 3 games, the series obviously can't be any closer to this, but the Game 4 outcome is going to have enormous implication on what the narrative becomes. We'll either see this series deadlock at 2 or a 3-1 stranglehold.
Yeah, and what a world of difference between those two situations, Dan. Game 4 is going to be a golden opportunity for one team to seize control of this series, and basically a state of emergency for the other.
For a report on this club's outlook heading into Game 4, here's Heidi Watney.
Leading off for the Padres.
Here comes the first pitch.
Austin Nola.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. This is line to left. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Into the box, Trent Grisham seared down the first baseline.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have got lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
Jurickson Profar will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Curveball here, blocked by Perez. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Here comes the payoff pitch. Bonnie pops it up. But this will land untouched. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Tommy Pham is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Jake Cronenworth is on deck. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Jake Cronenworth comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Trout. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from 3rd as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and standing in now the always dangerous 3rd baseman Manny Machado.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
The set and the 1-2 high in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball to first, right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is now at the plate. Kyle Tucker will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced? Other than it's been fantastic. We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Striding forward now is the DH, Taylor Ward.
Number 3.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Grisham is there, 2 gone.
The batter, number 2.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Myers is under it, and the inning is over. Angels are... And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Behind 0-2 now. The pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Play 11, 1-1. No. No, that's the ball.
For his career in this matchup, small sample, a perfect 1 for 1.
Full count, 3 balls.
Swing, strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Eric Hosmer is the second out in the 7th inning. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And there's 1 away. So 1 gone in the inning, and here's the always dangerous center fielder, Mike Trout. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Back goes Grisham. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Ready once again, Salvador Perez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Anthony.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Angels leave 1. It remains 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Austin Nova. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to belt it high and deep into right center. Racing back, the right fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. At the plate, Trent Grisham. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Grounded back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Stepping in, Tommy Pham. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. Jake Cronenworth is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
So a full count now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Trout is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. A run on 2. Settling in now, number 25. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Line to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Kyle Tucker stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Nobody on. The 2-0 on the way. Is swung on and missed. Strike one.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in, Taylor Ward. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. This is line to left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Angels strand one. They trail it here 2-0. So digging in now, Manny Machado not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Into the box now, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has a read on it. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there at 3rd with a 1. Out triple. So a big moment in the ball game here. Eric Hosmer, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from 3rd. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
First delivery to him on the way. Will Myers stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more in the next one.
lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Myers, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make it out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Scooped up, Profar for 1. Back to first, a 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Grisham to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Makes the catch, and the Padres have battled back to knock this series up at 2 games apiece as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
When you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve all the credit in the world. His guys had to score for him, but he essentially was a one-man show out there.
So the Padres take game 4, and this series is now deadlocked at 2 games apiece.
Matty V, I can't emphasize what a colossal win this was for them. Lose this one, and they were going to be down 3-1. Instead, they'd leveled the series. Now this series is up for grabs.
Yeah, no doubt, Dan. This was a big-time win. And, guys, we're now going to see at least 6 games out of this World Series. So this outcome really makes for a better, more intriguing series as well. I cannot wait for Game 5 and the rest of what this Fall Classic holds for us.
Let's go down to the field for a report. Heidi, what did the players share with you heading into this contest? And in steps Manny Machado, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
That evens it up 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. First pitch on its way. Will Myers is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 down for San Diego, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Dad, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
The batter, number 22.
Standing in, David Fletcher. He flew out in his last at-bat. Runs up and gets this one down. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2. Squaring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. And here's the first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so. Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down, and he looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Jurickson Profar digs in next. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, he's batting at a .385 clip. He also has 1 home run. Ohtani is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So coming to the plate, Austin Nola. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Tucker waits on it. 2 gone.
The center fielder.
Stepping up now, Trent Grisham. Out in front of it, strike 1. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he fouls this one off. Drilled to the left side. Simmons is there. And they will get... No! He's in there. A very close play at first. Eric Hosmer to the plate now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Grisham, the runner at first with 2 gone. And strike 3 called as he says you got to be hit. So stepping in, Anthony Rendon. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Rare display of small ball here as he puts this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, number 25. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Now a bunt attempt here. And this is scooped away and stays foul. So now the question becomes what to do with 2 strikes. That's foul, and he'll head back to the bench, a strikeout victim for the second out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Now batting. The left fielder, Kyle Tucker.
To the plate now, Kyle Tucker. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
Richards comes set. First pitch on the way. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels. So striding in, Tommy Pham. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Grounded down the third baseline. The 0-2 once more. Hits this one hard the other way. He's right there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So here's the Padres DH, Jake Cronenworth. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1-0 the count. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's Manny Machado now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
The 2-0 on the way. The count now at 2-1. Now the pitch.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Left side, fielded by Rendon. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in one of the best two-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. Ready now for L.A., David Fletcher. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Can't connect with the bunt attempt, and that's a strikeout. And he makes the throw to first. Fletcher is retired. 2 down now. At the plate, Mike Trout. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a big swing, and this ball is rushed out to deep center field. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo home run here for Mike Trout. His first homer so far in the series, and the Angels have opened it up to 4-1. Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Salvador Perez tries to bunt his way on here, but it's strike 1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way off the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And there's his first base hit in this one. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Lifted into center field. Chasing after it is Ohtani. He's there and records the first out. Into the box, Will Myers. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Taken in by Simmons. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Now at the plate, Jurickson Profar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Profar, a former member of the Oakland A's. He was acquired. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Ohtani, and he gets there as he had. Drew Pomeranz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Anthony Rendon stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready or he's going to throw it right by you.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Riding in once again, number 25. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
No ball.
Strike swinging, chased a high one there. Lifted in the air out to center field. Back goes Grisham. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Now in the box, Shohei Ohtani. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Pomeranz is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Angel ready for another shot now. Austin Nola. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in. Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see.
Hang on. This is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
No hits to this point. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Base is empty here with nobody out. 2-2. Hit hard down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And another foul ball. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Number 25 takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Now back.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jake Cronenworth. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Hit in the air out to center field. On the move is Trout. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Number 36 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 36.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now back.
Next will be the designated hitter, Taylor Ward. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pham is there, and he'll bring this one in. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. In now is Andrelton Simmons, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. half swing. It's strike two. A pause and the 0-2.
1-2.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. Now to the plate, Manny Machado. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Yeah, it's go time, Matty B. He's got a chance to close this one out. He knows the bullpen's rested and ready to go. He's got a smile on his face out there.
Boy, Demo, this is what every manager loves. One day where you cannot have to empty out everybody in that bullpen going into the...
Jordan Hicks answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. 0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
1-2 now.
1-2.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Will Myers is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. 45,050 on their feet now at Angel Stadium. Swing and a miss, he struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. So the Angels, with a critical win here in Game 5, are now just 1 win away from a world championship.
That's right, Matt. They can almost taste it now. They've got 2 chances to get it done.
Yeah, but let's not forget, those guys on the other side are just 2 wins away from claiming the crown for themselves. You got to win 4, and you can bet they still believe in themselves, maybe more than anyone else. This series moves on to Game 6 like we knew it would, and I'm expecting it to be a great one.
Heidi, you spoke to some of them earlier. What was the mindset of this group headed into this game?
Matt, these players are riding an emotional high coming off a pivotal Game 5 victory that has them 1 win away from claiming a World Series championship. But they know that emotion alone won't get them to the finish line. Their focus, I'm told, is to keep their feet on the ground and take it 1 pitch at a time. They believe if they do the little things right and play smart, situational baseball, they're going to come out on top in the end. We'll see if that's the case in this one.
The right fielder, Shohei Ohtani.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Digging in the switch hitter, Dylan Bundy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
0-1's the count.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Pham will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Ready now, Kyle Tucker comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
So 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. Still no score. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Trent Grisham.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Now back, the pitcher,
Dinelson Lamet is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 7th inning ready to roll, and standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Well, he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. First offering on its way. Swing.
Really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Fouled away. The 1-2. There's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Mike Trout is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so He can ill afford.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7. Digging in once again, Jake Cronenworth. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as you'll take a look at strike one. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. To short. Simmons has it. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Here's Manny Machado now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Behind 0-2 now. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. That misses. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Two outs now in the San Diego 7th. And up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. Fouled off. No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0. Two. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and up next, the former World Series hero Salvador Perez. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Popped him up. Machado shading to his right. One down. Striding into the box, Anthony Rendon. Lifetime versus this arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, number 25. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. 2-0 count, the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Into the windup. The 2-2 pitch. Too high. Ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2.
Off the plate, ball 1. Count 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And it's fouled away. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he struck him out. So he's now through 8 full innings. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. In there for strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Hit in the air to center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 out. Riding in, Will Myers. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now batting, Austin Nova. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1-1 the count now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. At the plate now, Trent Grisham. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped right off our home plate umpire. And with no time to react, that is tough duty back there. Let's hope he's okay. 1-1 the count. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Max Stassi is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Hit high and deep to right center. Back goes Grisham. He's there and records the first down. plate, Kyle Tucker. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the 9th. Santa Maria.
This is going to be one of those moments we look back on in a couple of years when we relive this World Series. That swing of a bat late in the game to take the lead, huge one.
Emilio Pagan will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jason Castro will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Comes set with the 0-1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. Pagan, 28 years old. He was taken in the 10th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Digging in, David Fletcher, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. That fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. Pitch on the way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So they pick up a run on the solo. Jordan Hicks, if the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Jordan Hicks.
Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Here's the first pitch. Tommy Pham is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
1 ball.
1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Number 25 in foul ground makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. San Diego down to their final strike. Struck him out, and it's over. They are World Series champions.
Wow. World's